right, guys. You're going to be washing a load of clothes here. And let me show you here. This is my GE washing machine. I have it set on max water level. I have it on speed wash. Okay, for a quick clean wash. And temperature, I have it on hot water. So we're going to just let this bowl fill up to max and see what happens. I'll be washing today a couple of bedding items. This is a comforter. Pretty big, pretty thick. We want to get it nice and clean, along with a couple of sheets and tucking sheets and cover sheets and all. So we're going to go ahead and let this water run before we add the detergent. And I'm going to add a little vinegar in here today. I want to get those sheets nice and extra clean, extra freshness. I think vinegar works pretty well when you want to do that. And one other thing, guys, I'm going to give you a little treat today. I already have a video on the lid lock, meaning when you have a lid lock, when you're washing your clothes in these GE washers, whenever this lid is down during your wash, you cannot open that lid until your wash is completely done. Okay? But if you remove this item right here, your lid lock, like I've already done, it came from there, and I've placed it there. If you remove it and place it there, then you can actually have your lid open while you wash your clothes. You can open it during a wash if you want to add some things in. You left out some socks or a towel, whatever you want to add in there, or just want to check on your clothes. So I have a video already, folks. Go check it out. How to bypass a lid lock. How to bypass it. Very simple video, simple thing to do. But it's a good thing to know. So we let the water run in there. And, you know, everybody washes a little bit different, however suits you. But I like to add my detergent before I put my clothes in. And normally I kind of measure off my detergent. And, but today I'm just going to go ahead and pour a little detergent in, folks. Pour a little bit in. Alright, that should do it, I think. I did get a little bit in there. That's all good. We'll wipe that out with something. Add onto the clothes. So, put that detergent in there. Smells great. Like I said, I want to give this comforter and these beddings a good wash. So let's get some good suds going on here. Good view. Nice view. That's laundry detergent, folks. I'm going to get that out of there. We're going to use that. And this is actually where your fabric softener goes. I have a video also about how to clean that thing. How to clean your fabric softener dispenser. Check out my video on that as well. It shows you how to remove it and everything, okay? We have it on maximum. You want to make sure you have plenty of water for that comforter, right? You know, it sponges up that water, and want to make sure it covers it as well. Heavy weight. So you want to make sure that water is fully absorbed in that comforter and that cloth. This is a GE washer, folks. I've had it now maybe, I would say 3 to 4 years. It's been pretty good. So, I'm going to go ahead and add a little vinegar in here now. I'm not going to measure it out. Just pour a little vinegar in it. Pour a little vinegar. Let me show you guys what I'm using here. You know, there you go. Just some regular, be still, white vinegar. There we go. Don't need much, but enough. Like I said, just a little extra something to freshen up those bedding items. Fantastic. Getting a good lather in here, huh? Look at that. Getting a good lather in the bowl. That's what you want. So, you see how it already started? I'm going to pause it for a second. You see how I changed that? Close that lid. And it still washes, okay? We paused it. All right. I'm going to go ahead now and put in my bedding. And I'm going to take one of these sheets here. Remember I told you about that? I'm going to go ahead and take that out of there. I guess I could have unscrewed it and taken it off, but I'm going to do this. I'm just going to take that out of there like I'm cleaning it. All right, there you go. See how easy that pops off? Pops right off. This is your fabric softening dispenser. So we just want to use that little laundry detergent there. Why not? Why not? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pop these in. Press them down a little bit there. All right. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Got that vinegar in there with it. Hot water. Look at that. Feels great. We're going to take the other sheet here. Put it on down in there. And I don't know if that's what Mac's supposed to be or not. Maybe I'll make a video on how to make it go even higher, okay? Now, let's get this here. See if we can put this comforter in here, guys. It's not a queen size. It's actually for a smaller bed, twin size bed, but it's a pretty roomy, right? But I have washed queen size comforters in this bowl in my machine. So you kind of spread that out a little bit. I spread it out a little bit. We got plenty of room. Those sheets are so thin, they don't take up much. And just kind of press a little bit. Soak it on it. Soak that good water up. Yeah, wonderful. You can already feel the squishiness. Squishiness. You know we're getting a good clean. The water and soap is already inside of there. Like I said, everybody wash a little different, but it's just something I do a little extra to make sure mine is in there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this back started. See if I can dry my hands a little bit here. And yeah. Get it back started and we shall go from there. We're gonna hit that pause button right there. Get it going. There we go. And I think it's also good to be able to look at your clothes, because you know, like right now I can look at it and I may want to just press that down a little bit. You don't have to. I think the machine doing pretty good, but look, I just want to press my comforter down a little bit extra. You know, just be careful what you're doing. Not going that fast, but it's not going to just hurt you or anything like that. Be careful. And there we go. I like that. Enjoy the video, guys. right, guys, that completes the maximum wash we did. Let's see what we got. Looks pretty good. Nice and clean. Smell fresh. Everything looks great. So folks, if you enjoyed the video, comment. Let me know if you want to see more. I'm a new YouTuber trying to get some views, trying to get some subscribers. So if you don't mind, help me out. And like I said, thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. You know, how to bypass the lid lock and everything. And so you can see your clothes washed like I did. All right. Have a good one.